Done deal in Denver and Detroit. Hi, everyone. Lauren Shehadi talking early NBA movement here on CBSSports.com and doing so with our national columnist, Gregg Doyel. Greg, how are you?
I'm good, Lauren. How are you?
Doing very well. AI going to Detroit. The second time he's been traded in the past 2 years, traded for Chauncey Billups and Antonio McDyess. Let me ask you this, Greg. Is this a money deal? What's the word?
Well, it looks like the Pistons will clear about $35 million in cap space after the year is done, with Iverson and Rasheed Wallace both becoming free agents. So I guess that's part of it. But I think part of it also is they've got a very small window to win an NBA title with the players they've got. Most of those guys are getting older, and Iverson, I think, cracks that window up a little bit higher. I think he's a better player than Billups, and they'll be a better team with him.
I think that's the question on everyone's mind, which leads me to my next question. Will this get Detroit back in the finals?
In that conference, I mean, I think Detroit could have traded for me and it would have gotten them in the finals. I mean, that's a weak conference, and Iverson's better than I am, so I think their team just got a little bit better with Iverson, absolutely. Billups is – it's not like Iverson's old and Billups is young. Billups is old, and he's not getting any better. Iverson is actually growing as a player. He's not scoring as much, but he's growing as a player. I don't like him off the court, but I like him on the court, and I like him surrounded by those guys because Detroit has a bunch of winners, and I like them rubbing off on Iverson.
You know, Greg, there are chemistry issues, as you said, in Denver right now. The Pistons are looking great. Is AI the superstar that they've needed?
Yeah, Detroit has thrived, even when they were winning titles. They've thrived on not really having any one superstar. They've thrived on having their starting five is better than your starting five, and it doesn't matter if you've got the best player on the floor. They've got the best players 2 through 6 on the floor, and that's kind of going to be the case again now. Iverson's not the same guy he was. This is not the superstar Allen Iverson. They did not acquire a 33-point-a-game scorer. And if Iverson goes there and tries to be that guy, then Detroit lost this trade because they did not. I don't think they want Iverson to come there and score 33. I think they want Iverson to come there, score 20, and take a lot of heat off some other guys and get some other pieces involved. Billups, as good a playmaker he is just not offensively potent enough to take the heat off other guys.
Detroit has a lot of players that can do a lot, like you said, Greg, but AI does have the capabilities of changing a game. Which team is the winner in this deal, flat out?
Well, it's a good thing you're talking to me and not Mike Freeman, because Mike Freeman, and I'm going to take him to task tomorrow and spank him like he deserves to be spanked. He's going to write that Denver got the better of this deal, and I couldn't begin to tell you why. Most times I could say, he's going to say, fill in the blank. I can't even fill in the blank. I have no idea how Denver got the better of this deal. Detroit got the better of this deal. In all NBA trades, the rule of thumb is follow the superstar. Pick the best player out of the deal, and whichever team got him, that team won the trade. Now, that is sometimes doesn't work when the player involved is an absolute snake, and Allen Iverson has been a snake in the past. I just really think that in the culture of winning at Detroit, he's not going to be a snake. And if that's the case, then Detroit won this trade big time.
Allen Iverson traded to Detroit in return for Chauncey Billups and Antonio McDyess. Gregg Doyel, thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it.
I feel bad we didn't talk about McDyess. What a key player he is in this trade. That was a joke. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, and thank you for watching. Keep it locked right here on CBSSports.com for all your NBA needs. I'm Lauren Shehadi. See you next time.